Bada bing. All right. There we go. We're on the YouTube now. That's my dad would say. The YouTube. Yeah, a little bit to the upside. We did break above VWAP, but we're not we're still in the range. I'm not worried. Or net short, so if you're net long, that is Stephen.
Hey, folks, I'm using a different computer to work this today. Give me 1 second. I'll get it all straightened out. Still looks very like it's very jaggedy and bouncy, but it is what it is. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah. Morning. Like look at how my arms moving. See, it's very like there's like a delayed action. Just what it is, huh? Monday. What? Yeah, I'm not going to rely on that. Anyway, thank you so much. It's yeah, actually, hold on. Let me put on my green screen. Do I even have a hold on a second? Yeah, 1 second, 1 second. 1 second. Boom effects. Ooh, how about this one? Yeah, how about San Francisco? I like that one. All right. All right. Let me just put that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Look at that. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Let me just put this right here. Okay, that's better. Better,
That does.
better. Again, I'm using a different computer today, so I'm just trying to get settled in here before the Monday's broadcast. They see a little bit of the bridge, they see a little bit of me. It's a little bit of everything, huh, man?
Yeah, it's a little. It's
Not
not
as
picking up your mic.
it's is that what it is?
Yeah, so it's taking a whole out of your shoulder
Oh, I see. Well,
in your bottom half. That doesn't look
oh
good.
well. You know what? Why don't I just take the
You look like one of those metaverse people. You're like torsoing up, just kind of floating around.
yeah, hold on. Let me background. How about we just do none? You guys okay with this for today? We can go Hawaii, but nah, I'm in the water. I'm swimming. How about we just do none and I'll just use a green screen? I think people will be okay with that. All right. How are you doing, Gary? Thank you, BB. Thank you, everybody, for such nice birthday wishes. Yeah, I'll just use the green screen today. I figure green screen is as good as any. What a market we're having today, right? I mean, what a market. Ay, ay, ay. It's crazy out there. Thank you, Bob. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me share my screen here. Actually, you know what I could do? I can move this whole thing if I want to. Ooh, this is nice. I can do this. I could do this if I want to. Then I could share my screen. Hold on a second, folks. I got something good here. Share screen. Ooh, you disabled my screen sharing, Matt.
Oh,
Morning, Eric.
because you're a panelist.
Thank you. Got it. Tons of t-shirts. Did you yep. All right. So let's see. Where do I want to share my screen? This one right here. Ooh, look at that. Very nice. You guys should be able to see my screen, right? Matt, can you see my screen? Good. So no, this is the indicator. We're looking at the indicator right now. Pretty cool, right? So yeah, this is Think or Swim. So what you're seeing is the indicator. The indicator on Tesla gave a short right here. And you see these two pop-up lines right here? That's the first exit if we took the trade. We didn't take the trade. it backed away right away. But if we took this trade, that would have been our first exit, and that would have been our second
So
exit.
I actually think we only got that signal because of those weird wick prints.
Yeah, because of those. Yeah, because of those.
Because otherwise, it hasn't broken the range yet.
Exactly. So bought coin put when you recommended a few days ago, sold today for 7.9. Hey, Matt, you may want to
I got it. That's awesome.
chart good, back green screen. Yeah, Huru, we're gonna I switched computers today. I did not put this green screen. I did not put my template on the green screen. But
I didn't think about it yesterday.
What'd you say?
I did not think about that yesterday.
That's okay. We'll do it after today. But it is kind of, am I choppy on your screen? Do I sound and look normal to you guys? Oh, my volume. Yes. Let me switch my volume. This is what I'm saying. This is why I wanted to do this all today and not do this on Monday when we have a class. 1 second here. Where the hell is my Zoom thing? Oh, it's probably behind me here. Oh, curses. Where's everything? Put that here. Matt, where's my controls? Do you know? My Zoom controls? Oh, they're up here.
Hidden.
Okay, my screen sharing is paused. Let me go ahead and tune up the volume. Audio settings. All right. Can you guys hear me okay now? Does it sound nice and loud, or is it still kind of quiet? Better? Nice and loud? Okay, good. We got that part right. Then, okay, so we got that. Video looks okay. I'm a little choppy, but I guess that's okay. Camera is Camlink. Okay, HD and original. It's fine. We put that there. Audio's good. Okay. So my screen sharing is paused. New share. Okay, video's good. So let me share again. Which screen is this, Matt? Right here, number 4?
I don't know.
I think it's right here. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now, my birthday is on Sunday, but I appreciate all the wonderful happy wishes. All right, so this is that. Let's move this here. Let's move that there. How do I? Definitely not a computer master. I can promise you that. Okay, let's stop share. And how do I? Okay, here's what I wanted to do. Now I'm going to share this. 1 second. Yeah, I think I do. Hold on. Let me just now share screen. And which screen am I sharing? Oh, I guess this one right here. Okay. Now, can they see my entire screen right here? Okay, good. So this is number 3. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, number 3. All right. So now you guys should be seeing my indicator. We could be talking about everything, and everything should be kosher. You should be seeing this screen, and you should be. What I'll do on Monday, I'll just put everything on the screen, and I'll just use it off, so I won't have to screen share. All right, good. I'm sorry I took a little bit longer than usual to get everything set up today, but again, I'm transferring from my computer to the Thinkorswim screen with my 4 monitors and all that stuff, and it's taking me a little time to get adjusted to it. And I wanted to do it live today so that I don't have any problems on Monday when we have the webinar. So, for example, let me give you guys an example. Right now, I gave a signal for Ford to short, right? Mike, you'll get everything in your inbox. It'll be in there. It's going to happen. It's going to be at 1 o'clock. So you could see right now that Ford is coming down. It broke through significant levels. If you look at the indicator, you could see that today's volume is 139% of average daily volume. This is that tab that allows me to see this. So I could instantly see right here volume on a relative basis. And I could see right here. Thank you, Mark. And here I could see relative strength. So I could see the relative strength. I have relative weakness right now on the 15-minute, 30-minute, hourly, and daily, but not on the 3-minute and the 5-minute. I don't use the 3-minute. Matt likes to use the 3-minute, but I like to use the 5-minute. So looking up here, you could see that right now Ford is coming down. You could see relative strength is now moving down, which means relative weakness is moving down. So it's becoming weaker on the cycle comparison to the market. And you can see it's kind of listless right now, not really doing anything on a this is a 1 minute basis. Let me put 5 minute basis. I don't know why it's doing 1 minute basis here. So here we go. On a 5 minute basis, you could see it a lot better right here. That's, Cyrus, why we're shorting it. So again, and here's our profit targets. Everything is here, and it wouldn't reach these levels unless we broke down right here. Now, Matt, this thing has a yellow line. Remember, you promised to get rid of the opposite lines if we're still in the trade? Doesn't look like you did.
Oh.
Yeah. It's right here. 1 second, guys. Leftover, huh? You got to watch this guy. I got to watch this guy like a hawk. Like a hawk.
I'd be in sync.
Okay, so there we go. Ken says, yeah, it's called comparative relative strength. Right there, comparative relative strength. So if you're looking at a comparative relative strength this morning, Ford was substantially weaker. We got our entry right here. As soon as we went past this line right here, these red lines appeared, our first and second profit target. Here we have our relative weakness. As long as it's red, it's relative weak to the market. If it goes up, it's going to be relative strong to the market, but you could see it hasn't really done anything, right? And the volume is in our favor. This indicator, this tool set will keep you guys out of trouble, substantially out of trouble. Now, here's the same thing on EXAS. Okay. What's the other stock that was short? So you could see by the daily chart, just a regular daily chart with my old tools, all of them here, you could see that the stock is breaking down. And you could see right here on a 5 minute basis, it broke down right here. It started giving us all these sell signals. I don't believe any of that stuff at all about Putin, any of that stuff. I don't believe any of it. Because if anything was happening to Putin, we would never find out till about a year later. So you see how it keeps giving us the arrows, which means stay short, stay short. It's giving us the exit, and here's our stop losses right here. So the indicator completely gives you whether it's moving in our direction or not, how much it's moving against us and why. It's giving you the profit targets, and it's giving you the stop losses right here. So it gives you absolutely, exactly, Ken. It'll give you absolutely everything you need to be able to trade this. Yeah, I don't believe anything I read on Putin because we would never find out if it was true, because you would never be able to get out. So right now the market is stagnant. It's not really doing anything. So our stocks are doing nothing, but we still have a lot of relative weakness on this stock, as you could see here. And again, it hasn't really moved against us in the last hour, waiting for a breakdown. And on Ford, same thing. A lot of relative weakness this morning. Gave us a signal. We're just kind of in no man's land right now, doing nothing. But again, you'll be able to use this indicator and this tool set to really gauge what the market is doing and whether you should stay short, whether it gives you profit targets, everything. These lines don't come up, by the way, just so you know. These lines do not come up unless the short trigger is entered. And if it went up here, you would see these red, you would see green right here to the upside, right, Matt? Red down here, green up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you would see green lines pop up here, but the profit targets don't show up unless the stock has been hit. In other words, it went through the range. The range that it sets up is the 30-minute breakout level. So it gauges the 30-minute action on the stock itself to let you know whether you should be going in or out. On top of that, let me show you something else that's really cool. On top of that, this is a scanner. And this scanner is constantly, and this is giving me the weakest stocks, and this is giving me, this is the strongest stocks, and this is the weakest stocks. So if it's late in the day or later in the day, I may use the hourly, but if it's morning, I'll use the 30 minutes. So let's say right now the market just made it down and now it's coming up and it's trying to reach for the highs, right? So right now I would be looking for stocks that are the strongest during the last hour, giving us the strongest stock. So you could see right here with one click of a mouse. No, I can't, Kurt. Let's go with my program today. We'll do your program some other time. So we look at the strongest stocks here to see what the strongest stocks right now are. Now, let's say you're bearish and you think the market's going to be going down again, okay? Well, you could scan right here in real time, and you could find right here, just click this button right here, and you could find the weakest stocks right now on Wall Street in real time, CME, CLX, CVX. So, for example, let me give you an example. Let's look at CME right now. Oops. So, for example, look at CME the last half hour. If market turns south right now, look at relative weakness. It's going to crash. So you'll be watching these all day long and twice on, not Sunday, but you'll be watching these all days long to see. And I'll be doing, obviously, I'll do a Q&A and I'll do a session for you guys to show you, hey, when is the time to look at the strength? When is the time to look at weakness? When is the time to do all these things? Okay. So this is going to be very valuable because it'll give you a 5-minute. How do we obtain setup? You wait till next week and when Uncle Roger launches it. This is what I've been working on for the last 3.5 months. So, now you see the 30-minute relative strength hourly. This is based on ATR adjusted relative strength. So it's not just comparative relative strength. It's volatility adjusted. So these numbers are now apple to apple to each other. So let's say right now the market's coming down right now, okay? And let's say I'm a frisky rascal and I want to know in the last 30 minutes what the weakest stocks are. Boom, right here. You could see immediately, right here. Let's say you like hourly. Let's say you want daily, 5 minutes. It's all here. It's all here. This will be a very, very big help for all of you. Most importantly, it'll keep you out of trouble. That's what this will do. This will keep you out of trouble. This will always be telling you what the strongest stocks. No, Murmis, it'll be something you put into your Thinkorswim. This is, I'm showing you right now Thinkorswim. This is you could see my entire screen, right, Matt? The whole thing, right? Matt?
I can.
Okay, good. Yeah, so Matt will show you how to put this in your Thinkorswim, and you will be able to do this alongside me. So right now, let's say argumentatively, the market swung up to the high, it's bouncing down, and it's going down right now, okay? Well, let's say we want to know what the weakest stocks right now is. We press the scanner, we load it up, and kaboom, right there. CLX, CME, CVX. These are the weakest stocks over the last half hour compared to the S&P 500, which means if the S&P falls down right now, these stocks should go down pretty well. This is what I've been using to find trades for you guys for the last month. Now you're at least seeing how I'm doing it, and you're seeing the whole thing in action. But this is really what it is. This is what we're doing. So look at CME right now. See how it's just sitting at the lows, and look at relative weakness. Could you show us how you picked Ford? I did, but I'll do it again. I did about 5 minutes ago, but I'll do it again. So Ford was very weak this morning. Look at the daily on Ford. Ford was on the list, and Ford started going down. Now the market's been going straight up the last hour. What has Ford done? Look at relative weakness. As long as this doesn't go up, means Ford is underperforming the market. See that? Now, if the market turns down right now, this will probably turn quite a bit down. If it starts going up, we would get out of the trade right here or right here, depending on how volatile it is. And here's the daily, and here's the 5 minute. So you could see right now, the market's turning lower. You could see how Ford is giving up the ghost. Don't you want to trade the strongest and the weakest stocks in comparison to the stock market? This will allow you to have that in real time. in real time. T-Doc, I don't know how T-Doc looks. T-Doc is a swing trade. T-Doc's not a day trade. T-Doc, we're looking at the daily. T-Doc made a new low today. Here's Tesla. Let me show you Tesla. By the way, yeah, I might as well give you an update on Tesla. So Tesla tried to huff, tried to puff, and it actually made a lower low today. The low today was, what was the low today? It was 203, like right where we got in, actually, funny enough. So this is Tesla. You can see right now that Tesla is weaker than the market. So if the market turns down, this will turn. F was a list. No, it was on my list. The one I just showed you, Joe, the one I just showed you, it was the weakest on my scanner. Yes, that's what I was just trying to explain to you. The scanner scans all the stocks in the S&P 500 that are above yesterday's high or below yesterday's low. If they're not below yesterday's low, they're not going to make their way into the scan. Well, that's not what this says. But we could look at Tesla right here. It says low is 204.35. I'm only going by what Thinkorswim is saying, Matt. Yeah, folks, if you want to know stocks that we're only holding two stocks. We're holding Etsy and Tesla. We could have already liquidated Tesla like $1.50 above our price. We didn't. I'm still bearish on Tesla. Yeah, and I gave you the breakdown, and I'll keep you updated on Etsy and on Tesla, like I've been doing on the Telegram channel, right? But I mean, look at Tesla. I mean, this thing is not, it's not doing all that great at all. Okay. Those long wig real trade. I don't know what long wig real trade is, Joe. I can't enlighten you because I don't understand what you're saying. Now, Cyrus, didn't you say that the market was going to go up yesterday and Tesla was going to go up and all this stuff? Weren't you the one saying all that? Yeah, this is just trading range right here. Don't know if this is real or not. It did. Where did it go, Cyrus? Where did it go? It's right here. Where did it go, man? Didn't do anything. It closed on its low yesterday. You said the market was going to rally at the end of the day and Tesla was going to rally. It closed on its low yesterday. I'm looking at the market right now. Let's look at the market right now. Yeah, I'm looking at it. And those are just false trades. They get corrected at the end of the day. And folks, let's stick to my agenda because we could be here for another half hour and I won't give you any trades. This is not a Q&A session. If you have a question for me, send me an email. Now let's talk about trades, long trades and short trades. And we'll see whether they're good day trades while we're doing it. All right, gold. Gold is up here, which is really, really good. Really, really good. Now, just put this back to where we were. Gold may be breaking up, and if it breaks above this level, we could see a rally going higher. Nothing to do right now on it, but some potential trades possibly on there. Okay. Next one. Oh, good. That's good to hear, Art. Why don't you copy that too, Matt? All right. So next one. Not yet. Randy says VRT put no good. Matt, are we in VRT?
That I know of.
Where did you get VRT?
Oh, VRT in Codebreaker. Yeah.
VRT.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Are you planning on getting out today?
No.
Let's look at VRT.
I mean, it bounced up a little bit today, but
it has an inside day.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
It's nothing there. Okay, let's talk about more stocks, folks. If you guys keep talking about other stocks, Carla, check the Telegram channel. You guys are asking me questions you shouldn't be asking me here. You're taking up time for other people, and it won't allow me to go through stuff today. Carla, check the Telegram channel regarding GIS. there's a note in there yesterday. Let me keep going. It's probably in your best interest to let me keep going. So if we look at the SPY is tested the low. It's down here right now. I would be very, very cautious going long right now. We don't have to go higher at this point. We can just kind of stick around here. And if we do, it's not that great for the market. Now, we did have positive PCE data today, and Amazon earnings were good, but I would be very, very cautious with this market. Very, very cautious with this market. Now, let's now talk about some other stocks. SRTY. This is the inverse. This is the Ultra Pro short. So if you don't like to trade shorts, you could trade this instead. But this is a small caps short. And let's go to not SPY. I don't want to SPY on SRTY. November 17th. Let's see if there's any liquidity there. We would be looking at calls. Assets trading at 59. Strike price 59. It's not bad right now. Got a good delta. I would probably go right here. Somewhere right here. 56, 57 area. I wouldn't go anywhere else. All right, let's continue. I agree with you, Cyrus. Very scared. Next one is SARK. Now, if you're looking at the charts, you will see that it's also very bullish. This is the inverse of Cathie Wood's. So ARK down, SARK up. Next one, DEC. Let's look at DEC. Now look at this breakout right here. It's a pretty good breakout. And if you look at volume, you'll see that volume is really, really good. We haven't had volume like this in a while. If you focus back, you'll see we haven't gone to this price in quite some time. This could be a really big, big, big thing. Remember also that this stock owns Hoka, and Hoka is very hot right now. If you go to the trade and go to DEC, we can go to November 17th. Let's see how liquid these babies are. The stock is at 580. It would probably go somewhere. Ooh, they're expensive. They're expensive. You may want to spread this, the 560 with the 570, 560 versus 570s right here. That's the sweet spot right there. That's the sweet spot. Next we got FCN. Now, the stock took out the high yesterday. Volume is still pretty high. There could be more upside here. And in this case, we would go to FCN. The stock is at 215. We'd probably go to the 210 strike price. It has no liquidity at all. Doesn't have any liquidity, so we don't want to do anything with that asset. Next one is INSW. The stock looks great. Just took out a swing high. It's got good volume. I like the stock. Out of all the longs, I like this one the best. And look, it's crossing over right now. Relative strength is getting high. It's near, if it goes above this level, it'll get hit right here. And the arrow will pop up and targets will start popping up here. But I like the stock for a swing trade. And your stop would be right here, about 48.26 or 47.78, just to give you an idea of what we're looking at here. Next, to the short side now, ENPH. One of the weakest stocks right now, if not the weakest stock right now. Broke down right here. Do you guys like me using Thinkorswim, or do you like when I do bar chart? When I do bar chart better? There's no liquidity on the option, Bob, for INSW. It's not that liquid. All right. Oh, all right. Adam says bar chart, can't say. We'll kind of switch around. I'll do TC bar chart in this till we get a good some people are easy. Could see it better. All right. Well, you're going to be using Thinkorswim. I see. Fonts are too small. All right. So, all right. This is good to know. Okay. Do you have a video of how to set up charts? We will for the indicator. Matt's going to be working on him over the weekend. I like bar chart too. Yeah, so maybe I'll just use bar chart for examples. See, it's like half and half. We'll do a survey and we'll see. Now look at the market right now, Cyrus. Do you really want to go long this market right now? I mean, really? I'd be careful right now. Let's look at Tesla. See how Tesla's do. Yeah, I mean, this is not a lot of trading action. Thank you, Joe. Smart answer. I can't go back and forth, Joe. That wouldn't make any sense. That's why I have daily and 5-minute right here. But we can always go closer. All right. Cyrus, I will never, ever tell you what to trade or what to do. So end phase. So the stock is sitting near its low. The market's going down. It's one of the weakest stocks right now. Look at relative strength. The market rallied. What was the stock doing? Red. It had relative weakness the entire time. Red. Okay. So, and it's going down now. And here's our targets if you want to take this trade, hypothetically speaking, of course. But you see how this tool set allows you or forces you to stay on the right side of the market, gives you your stop losses, gives you your profit targets, gives you your relative strength, tells you the volume right here. And remember, this volume is based on the last bar. It's not based on, this is real relative volume. So this is telling us right now that the last 20, 30-minute bars were doing something, not the last average. Matt just left the room. I think he went to get lunch. He'll be back in a minute. Give him that info in a few minutes. Okay, Tim? Okay, so let's continue. With our, this is a really great edge. I spent a lot. This is not like 3 lines of code, folks. This is some serious stuff here. Yeah. I like Ford a lot right now for the short, and I do like EXAS. I kind of feel like adding a little bit to the Ford. Maybe if it breaks down a little more, I'll add to it. Here's what I'm looking at in case you guys are interested in what I'm looking at right now. So here's Ford. See, we got more arrows. These arrows, it's like a peanut gallery, giving us confirmations that we are, in fact, moving in the right direction. So we got in short around somewhere right here, and it huffed, it puffed, relative strength. Market went strong. What is this doing? Nothing. And now it's moving back down, and we're in. There you go, Cyrus. We agree again. Mazel tov. Mazel tov. Does anybody not know what Mazel tov means? It means good luck in Yiddish. My grandmothers would speak Yiddish, so I couldn't hear them around the house when I was a little kid. So I remember like all the bad words. What does the charting mean? What is this charting mean software? This is Thinkorswim. Ford options. All right, I'll give you Ford options. Why not? They're actually really cheap right now. Ford. Now, why couldn't Thinkorswim automatically? Is there a way to automatically hook? I think there is. I'm going to ask Matt to do it. So it just goes to the same. So in this case, we would be looking at puts, and we would be looking at right here, 1150 strike price, expiring 17th of November. Right here. Exactly, Matt. You got it. If we're still weak and we hit this level, you could just stay in it if you want. Why do I not use ES? Because the ES is a future. It tells you ahead of time what the market's going to do. I'm trying to gauge what the market's doing in real time. S&P. We use the S&P 500, not the futures contract. Trust me on this one. I've only been doing this 29 years professionally. Yeah, that's what I got to do. I got to match the color on the charts to scan. To the trade, which is an 8. Okay, now they should be the same. See, I could actually do some of this stuff without math. Not a lot, but very, very little. Very, very little. I am so bad with tech, especially the last few years. It's ridiculous. There you go, Ken. Perfect, perfect. So that you guys now have the 4 trade. So let's continue. PayPal. Why would I sell PayPal? Well, look at what it's doing. And the market rallied just now. What did PayPal do? Didn't really gain that much, and it looks like it's about to turn lower again. Volume, 53% as of right now, 53% of the average daily volume. That's not bad. Not bad. Think PayPal's going to move. When it does, boom. And you can use this as a pullback too. You can get a trigger and then wait for it to hit this level and then do it as well. But this is a framework. It gives you a really good framework of what the first half hour range is and where you should be in light of that range. It keeps you on the right side of the market. It forces you to be on the right side of the market. Okay. So PayPal trade. There we go. Yeah. Let's go to November 10th. November 10th, PayPal. We definitely want to go in the money. On PayPal, we want to go to the right here, 54, 53, somewhere right here, right there. See how it's turning back down? That's what you want to see. But you can't see it. You can't see the second screen. This is a crazy market. So that's PayPal, bearish on PayPal. By the way, have you guys been making any money from my swing trades? I've been giving you shorts for the last 5-6 days. I'm not seeing anyone saying I've been making money. And I'm actually have the same stocks that I've been looking at. Like this one, for example. Bob has. Oh, finally. All right. Why don't you put all that in there, Matt? Dennis, what? Mostly losers. What have you been trading? Anita says your shorts have been saving my good. Dennis, what have you been trading, man? Have you been trading my Telegram trades? I'm seriously. I want to know what you've been trading. So look at this. XBI still breaking down. I told you guys about this like right here and right here and right here. Good. Good. So XBI, what did XBI do while the market was rallying hard? All red, all red, all red right here. Yeah, Dennis, let me know what you've been trading or what you've been doing. Good, BB. Yeah, I mean, Dennis says WBA long, GIS loss. What about the 50 other trades, Dennis? And by the way, GIS wasn't a loss. It was a break even. There was no loss on it. We didn't take a loss on GIS. Okay, let's continue. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Last night contract, good. Copy all that, Matt. That's good stuff. So you could see right now, see that arrow appearing right here on XBI? Bob says my portfolio is up 46%. I like that. No, you don't want to use relative strength on a daily chart because you have it right here. See, Mike? It's right here. It's looking right in your face. It's not going to change very much, right? You would have to look at it all the time. Here, it's all here for you, buddy. Here's relative strength, 5, 15, 30, hourly, daily, and here's volume. So you could see if volume is above on a relative high or low, and you could see relative strength right here. It's all there. It's all there for you. When I say I did it all for you, I did it all for you. Yeah. All your Telegram, Vivek says, all your Telegram trades require some trading background to choose the right option. If people choose the video of how to choose the right option, then they message the making money. Well, you guys should watch the video that I made and posted on Telegram about how to pick options and how to trade options with it. And I'll have a session on it as well. And a lot of folks are actually trading the underlying asset. Options here. Hey, did you make money on it, Art? Vivek says, I did 35%. Good. JP Morgan, 40%. Get all of those. Good. Trade. XBI. Sounds like FBI. Right here, it's at 64. We want to go. Oh, 100%. Nice. Dennis, my suggestion to you is to take a look at the time and sale of about 100 trades that I did on Telegram. And you should tell me how many have lost money and how much have gained money in the last month. You would be shocked. You would be shocked. 66 right here. Right there. Next one. Well, that's why I give you Telegram. It's all in the timing, so you can have it in real time. You pick 2 trades out of like 100. I mean, come on. I'll have to see a log of trades. Is there? No, but we will have one. I'm going to start using TradeSync for it. But you could look at time and sales on Telegram. Oh, why don't you copy that from Michael? Thank you, Michael. Looks like people have been doing pretty good. So, okay, next one. Shopify. That's right, Gary, the t-shirt. Just look at the t-shirt. It says it all. Shopify breaking down. I would wait for it to break down today's low. It hasn't broken there, so we wait. We're going to skip Shopify for now. J&J. Okay, here's a perfect example. So J&J is one of the weakest stocks right now. I could tell you that. Here's a great example for you guys. So let's look at the weakest stocks right now. Let's see where J&J is. Let's see how weak J&J is. J&J. 3.5, 3.6. Let's look at the weakest one. I see there's some weaker ones. So J&J's should be right around here somewhere. There it is. Definitely out of 500 stocks, it's one of the weakest ones right now. So we look at that, then we go here and we look at the chart. And we see that J&J is breaking down. And we see that J&J is not only breaking down, that in the last hour, while the market has been trying to do everything to go long, J&J is breaking down. And it's hitting our levels right now. Look at that. It's hitting our profit target. It got entry right here. There's the arrow. It's hitting our profit target. But look, it looks like it's got more to go. The market's weakening right now, and J&J is moving down. I would not mind shorting. I'm not going to do this right now because we have 2 shorts. But I would sell J&J, and I would use 150, 145.38 as a profit target. And if this market, new low on SPY, and if this market breaks down, guess what? One of the stocks that's going to move lower with it is going to be J&J. So I'll give it to you guys as a freebie right now. Out of all of the trades, I'm not done yet, Bob. I'm not done yet. So far, I like Johnson & Johnson to the short side. And if you're an options trader, which I wouldn't be trading options on this because there's just not enough time, but you could do an option, maybe an hour or so. You can go to the November 3rd strike price, and you can go to the right here, 147, right there. There's a strike price right there. Yeah, there it is. But I really do like J&J right now to the short side. It looks like it's breaking down and going along with the market. So don't say I don't give you live red meat. That's a red meat trade right there. MDT. Let's look at MDT. Ooh, look at this. MDT's making a new low. Look at volume on a daily basis. Yeah, it's going up. It's not going down. And look at this. It just gave us a trade signal. Imagine that. And these things just popped up. So it did it once here, then it came right back up, and it's doing it again. And the first target is 68.97, and the second target is 68.14. Now, how stupid simple is this? And look at relative weakness. Does it have relative weakness to the S&P right now? You better believe it does. What about volume? Well, volume is a little low. Today's volume is only about 35% of the average volume, and it's already almost noon. So it's right here, Gary, MDT. So we got everything except volume. Volume needs to pick up, but boy, oh boy, this looks great. I could tell you right now how the targets are set up. They're based on the 30-minute opening range, the high, the low, and the profit targets and the losses. It's all based on the first. It's all based on the actual price action, not an indicator. Remember, I always tell you, price action, price action, price action. We're using the price action. We're using the price action. We're using price action, and we're using price action. Imagine that. No lagging indicators. No lagging indicators. Okay? I mean, that goddamn Ford, it's doing nothing. Nothing. All right, let's continue. So if you wanted an option here, you would go to the $72. Perfect, Anthony. Well, we'll look at it in a second right here. Why don't we look at X? You're almost at the exit, buddy. Got the entry right here. And you're like a few cents away from your exit, Anthony. But here's the second exit, Anthony. And by the way, look at relative strength of the market. Very strong stock. Very, very good position to be in right now. But I'd like to see it break a little higher first. But you see, Anthony, got the signal, broke through, got the green profit targets, just about to hit one within a second, 2 cents. Oh, it already hit it right there. High 63, it hit it. But boom. Good, Joe. It makes sense to you. I'm glad to hear that. So, yeah, we don't have to wonder, Anthony. We could see it right away. Pretty cool, huh? It was the 7th of November. Okay, next one. Z. Not breaking down. We don't want it. And volume's not that great either. But you could see all your relative strength and all your volume right here on top. Next one, ZTS. Ooh, breaking down, relatively weak. Looks like it wants to get in. Now, it went for a long, see these, but then it went short. But we need to break down right here or get stopped out right here before we get the sell signals. So just wanted to show this one. This one is not give you a trade for this one. We're going to November 17th because there's nothing else around. And we have the 155s right here, right there, right there. Oh, this market's getting the best of me. We got one more, JKS. And on JKS, pretty good. What is this? Laurel Guild. There you go. Good for you. JKS went in here, hit the greens, and then looks like it's going to get stopped out. And it's going back into range, and relative strength is moving against us. Now, what you would do is you would get out when you see relative strength. Yeah, relative strength right here. You can get out right there on this bar because you could see that it's losing relative strength to the market, that it's not red anymore. So you don't even have to wait for this if you so choose to because of relative strength. Now let's revisit real quick J&J because we were looking at it a minute ago and see what happened to J&J. Ooh, looks like J&J is going for it. looks like it wants to break down and hit our second profit target. All right, Matt, why don't you take it from here? I've got Ask the Pros in 10 minutes, okay? I'll see you guys in about 10. How many monitors do you think we will need? Well, everything I showed you, you could do with one, but I have tons. You could do this with one monitor. This is just one monitor. You can have your chart. I prefer to have two, so you can have the SPY on above on a 5-minute and on a daily, and you can have these. But I'm already using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm probably going to get another 6. Yeah, of course, Bob. I'm going to teach you how to use this while J&J is making the money. See that? I'm very disappointed that I'm not hearing more people making money with what I've been giving you guys, because I've been giving you guys pure gold. It's a little disappointing, but we are only getting started. If I missed the GIS close, then, well, here's GIS. Let's look at it. Yeah, that was a telegram. Yeah, you should have gotten out of GIS. We got into GIS right here. Look what it was doing yesterday. I send you guys a message says just take, and then you could have even made a couple of cents at the end of the day. Yeah, so nothing, and we got out. But I don't see how you guys could have lost money in this. And there wasn't much to lose here. You will never make money with out of the money options, Joe. And I explained that you're not going to make money with out of the money options doing this. Yes, yeah, I'm still holding Tesla. Let's look at Tesla. I haven't looked at it in about an hour. Still doing this, just sitting at 210. Went down all the way to 206 today. There you go, David. That's the spirit. And Ford looks like it's coming back down, and so does EXAS. All right, Matt, you take over. I'll meet you guys in the VIP in the Ask the Pros. I'll be there in about 7 minutes. Okay. Sorry that today was so disjointed. I had to get everything ready and so forth. Matt, can you post the link for Ask the Pros?
Yeah.
Thank you. Folks, I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. And thank you for all the wonderful birthday wishes. Okay. Love it. Love it. Love it. See you soon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I think this is it. That should work. You can just take the whole thing. Yeah, we got the same chicken. Oh. All right. Joe, I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. Pretty sure he will be doing his Sunday thing. Oh, no. Yep. All right, let's go seasonality. Here's the sectors to the long side. You've got financials looking pretty good. 17 trade, 6 profit factor, 94% win rate. Also looking not bad. Industrials and basic materials. Then real estate looking strong. Not a lot of trades there. We'll check the other ones. I say that every day. And then consumer discretionary. Also looking really good. 82% win rate, 17 trades. Tech, I'm a little surprised by that, but I mean, it's definitely not weak, but it's not as strong. I'm always serious. Energy lagging behind, XLC, and healthcare. Not looking too great. Let's go on the short side. We are right here. Whole lot of nothing. So you can get long or move sideways. But no breakdowns coming as of yet. And then we'll look at the 10-day hold just for a look into the future. See how that balance might change. Coming up here. All right, your 10-day hold. We're very bullish. The only thing that's not above 70 is real estate. Everything else, nice little bull run coming in according to seasonality. That would kind of make sense, though. Historically, you get the Santa Claus rally. So we'll see if that comes in. I don't know. But earnings have been pretty. Roger, would you say earnings have been pretty strong? A lot of beats. A lot of big beats. Yeah. All right, let's go top setups on the long side. Everybody, I'm referring to them as people. All of the sectors are telling us we're in for a week to the long side. Las Vegas Sands, although I'm pretty sure Roger was looking at shorting that thing. Yeah, I would look to short that. It's hitting resistance at the 50-day, so we'll disregard that one. Got Dollar Tree. Maybe. I probably wouldn't be inclined to go long on that one either. Although, can't really argue with that seasonality. My goodness. 20, I don't think I've ever seen that before. 20 trades, 100% win rate on Dollar Tree to the long side since 1995. You buy it today. Charles, what charts? Let me know. Let's see what else we got here. P-Car. And let me see if I can do something. Oh, I was hoping I could share two screens at the same time, but I don't think I can. We've got P-Car. Oh my goodness, it's 12 o'clock. All right, so let me just scroll down the list. You can watch the recording. You got a lot of options there. A ton. I mean, Dollar Tree, very strong. The chart, not so much, but 20 trades, 100% win rate. Yeah, you can pretty much throw a dartboard here. 394 out of 500 to the long side. Above 70%, Roger. This is get in, get out when the high takes out the previous close, when the close takes out the previous high, or 10 days. There's the link to the Ask the Pros. It is on right now, so I'm going to jump off. If you have a question, send me an email. Right here. Bye, everyone.